A letter leaves Boston on horseback in February of 1768. But this is no ordinary letter. It's not a love letter, no ordinary communications, no family news. Instead, it carries a warning and an invitation. Drafted by Samuel Adams, the Massachusetts circular letter questioned Parliament's right to tax the colonies. It was sent not to London, but to every colonial assembly in America. And once its words began to circulate, Britain realized it faced something far more dangerous than protest. It faced unity.
Welcome to Unlocking the Secrets of America's Founding Ideas. Discover the untold stories of American history with the National Character Association.
After the Stamp Act's repeal, Parliament passed the Declaratory Act, claiming power in all cases whatsoever. The Townshend Acts followed, taxing imports on glass, paper, paint, and tea. Massachusetts lawmakers led by Samuel Adams and James Otis Jr. argued these taxes weren't about trade regulations. They were about raising revenue, and that made them unconstitutional. So Adams crafted a letter of polite in tone, radical in substance. The letter reminded colonists of their rights as Englishmen, that property could not be taken without consent, and that an ocean made representation in Parliament impossible, and that local legislators existed to preserve those rights. It urged colonies to harmonize, to speak as one, and quietly, it warned of the growing power of the Royal Customs Commissioners and the Quartering Act, which forced Americans to bear the cost of British troops. London saw the letter not as polite debate, but as sedition. Royal governors were ordered to demand colonial assemblies rescind their support. Massachusetts refused. Other colonies, inspired by the letter, rallied instead of retreating. The Crown's answer? Suspend assemblies, send more troops, tighten the screws. But by trying to silence the colonies, Parliament only amplified their voice. The Massachusetts circular letter was ink on parchment, but its words carried the weight of revolution. It told Britain the colonies would not be divided, and soon those words would be tested in the snow-covered streets of Boston, where protest would collide with gunpowder.
Like, follow, and subscribe to the National Character Association. Visit nationalcharacter.org to learn more.